Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Prashant. I'm from Tech Dhaba. Today we're gonna learn about debugging, especially in C, C++, system level programming, and we're gonna learn from basic to advanced how to do debugging in GDB. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you'll like this, video. Hi guys, welcome again. Today we'll discuss a little more advanced topic wherein we have discussed about GDB and we will dive deep into advanced GDB debugging for C programmers. And if you have already comfortable with the breakpoint stepping through the code, this tutorial will level you up with powerful techniques like conditional breakpoint, memory watch point, reverse debugging, scripting, and many more. Okay, so I'll start with my code which I keep on writing, right? So this is my buggy code wherein I put a divide by zero, which is gonna give you FP exception, like floating point exception, since it is gonna go into that loop. So if I want to debug this code, as you know that first of all, what I'll do is I will just write simple command gcc minus g, and this is my code. So I'll just write it and minus o, and I'll say that buggy. So buggy is nothing but my executable which will be created, and you can see that there is a warning also coming. But since I want to debug this code, I'll have to do that. Next, what I'll do is I will first launch my GDB. Now you must have seen that I have already launched the GDB minus TUI option. Minus TUI option will give you kind of interface view, right? In a given GDB, right? So there's no source code, right? You can see if I just enter, right? So I'm able to see my code, right? So I could see that all code is there, and I just entered after that command. So that command, I'll just put it as a notes in my below the video. So what I have to do is I will just tell you that what are the commands I'll use to lay out my code. So suppose I want to see my source code. Okay, I can just write layout source, which is already my source is visible, so there is no change. But what if I want to check my ASM? I want to check the assembly code, right? Assembly encode. So I could see that, right? I am again went to the ESM assembly code. And third option, which what I have is that if I want to see that registers in the code. So this is my register layout. Okay. And what if I want to go back next? I'll just say layout src. Okay, and I went back again. So that is about the how to switch a screen, right? So that is what I did. Now, next I'll set the conditional breakpoint. So conditional breakpoint is something which is, suppose you want to become one value and then you want to put a breakpoint, right? So there is a command for that. So that is what I'll do is I'll just put this, and the command is break compute if x equal to 5. So I want to break this on the 5. Suppose I want to put a my breakpoint 5, and when my x become 5, not before that, right? So if I just enter, so it will say that breakpoint already have established on that line. In I have to run the code. Now you must have seen that it went through all of that until your value became 5, right? So until the value became 5, it is it. Now you can see that, okay, let me print the value, right? Well, value, if I put the value of x, value is 5. Okay, okay. um, so if value became 5, that is called conditional compilation, right? So that is what I want to tell you. Now what if you want to watch? Okay, you want to watch result also meanwhile, right? That what is the value of my result. Okay, so you can see that hard watch point I created, that okay, I'll be checking what is the value of result. Okay, now what next I'll do is I'll just continue my code. Okay, now you see that my x equal to 5 and new value, right? Old value was 8, now it became 10. So this is how you are able to control your processing. You can see that what are the changes are happening, right? Third is you can also record, right? Record we will use if I want to do the reverse engineering. So if I just write target space record, okay, so it is saying that command target is deprecated and use target record full. So I will use target record full, right? Okay, So process is already recorded, so I can stop recording also because it is now recording whatever I am doing in the code. So I run it. Okay, I will say run. I will say yes. So now you see that it is getting recorded also, right? So whatever we are doing, it is going to be recorded also. And let me just put enter again. I'll say lay next. Okay, I'll keep on entering so that it is visible properly. Okay, so now you can see that. Okay, so I mean, you can keep on entering to get a proper visibility of the code. That is what you do. So Linux is another command wherein you don't have to, see anything in reverse. And what if you want to see your process reverse step? So in this case, um, since my code is already recorded, so I'll just first record stop also. Okay, and or let me just put record full. Okay, or I'll say okay, then I'll say run. I said yes. Okay, so it is actually recording whatever we have done so far, right? So getting recorded. Now next I'll say that I'll say the command which I just told you, reverse, and I'll say step. Okay, so it is since it is not supported to the thread, I'm telling you the command which we can use. I'll just probably show you once. Right now I'll wanna stop it. Okay, so I will say record full. Okay, and I'll say record stop. How to use it in a proper manner, we can see that also. And we'll see that how you can do the debugging. Now what if you want to see the registers in this case? So let's say registers. Okay, so let me just write x by 10 x and address of result. In this case, what is my status in my memory, right? I can see all these registers which are there. Okay, if I keep on entering, I can keep on walking myself. So you can also check the values, right? So which is kept into the address. Now suppose I want to do deassembly. All right, so I said okay, I want to do deassembly of my function. So you can see that deassembly of function is being recorded. Now let me just make it more cleaner. Layout, I'll say source. Okay, so only source should be there. And you can see that a screen also gets into another situations, right? If I say lay out next. Okay, so probably you can see that all the computing of the assembly, right? And also I can do the deassembly of a given function. Okay, that is what I can do. Also you can start creating the dump, and also you can see the backtrace if you have any, right? So I'm starting from main, I can see my backtrace also. And right, if I want to proceed, I can go to next, keep on going to next, and I can see that the program is not being run. So basically execution has been terminated. So if I have to run again, I will run again, and I can go to next, keep going to next, and I can see that the execution has been done. So, as in, if you want to write a script also, you can write a script totally, which I'll cover in next class. Okay. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Hey guys, thank you for watching. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with others so who might be also benefited. For more such video, please stay tuned. Thank you.